Okay, we are here. We are live with some more Pokemon Scarlet. Yesterday, we spent some time hunting down Shiny Porygon and Shiny Porygon 2 from a previous event, being the Porygon an active one with the Porygon 2. We also managed to beat the 7-star Porygon 2 raid, technically second try, but it was basically first try because the first try I was just kind of doing a vibe check on it, getting an idea of what the moves were. So that was pretty nuts, because we were able to just beat it with Koraidon without having to prep, like, anything, which was really nice. But yeah, so now we have a bunch of shiny Pokemon, or shiny Porygon, specifically to nickname, and Porygon 2, which we'll get to that in a moment. Oh, that's like a really good spot if I wanted to hunt down more. Why do I like this? Oh yeah, let me just go hunt down even more Porygon 2, Like, no. Don't do that. Better things to do with your life. Okay, that's a lie. Okay, nothing too crazy from the other outbreaks. Yeah, okay. While I ramble for a minute here, I'm tempted to see how good this one is. I don't need any more. We got literally 5 yesterday. But I think the main goal today is going to be to organize the shiny Pokemon from Violet, transfer them over through Home, and organize those because we have like 3 or 3.5 boxes of shiny Pokemon. Come up with the nicknames for the shinies that we have in this game, so a Gible and then all the Porygons. And then we'll see from there. I may consider grinding the Porygon 2 7-star. Just because it seems like we could probably beat it fairly consistently. Although we have to see, because last time we did have a light screen from a Belly Bolt. Okay, this actually, thankfully for me, looks just ineffective enough. In its positioning that we get other spawns. Which is good for me, because then I don't sit here for an hour and a half looking for shiny Porygon 2 for no apparent reason. I have a problem. Okay, cool. We'll chill out over here as opposed to the usual spot. I think we actually just jump right into Home. I'll kind of go from there. Actually, there is one other thing I wanted to do, and that was to find potential shiny Pokemon that I was considering in the Pokedex, because we had written down a list of all the things in the main Paldea region that I still would like to consider going for. We couldn't do that with Kitakami and Blueberry because we did this while we were in Violet. So I wanted to see, like, what is worth going for? What are things I don't have? So regular Wooper and Quagsire are tempting. We have Spinarak and Ariados. Yanma and Yanmega I already have in Legends Arceus, so I don't really see like a huge need to go for them. So Mighty, Enna, Volbeat, Illumise. I want Corphish and Crawdaunt. We already have the full Levani line. I don't know if I want to even bother with Cutiefly and Robombi. They're just tiny. I mean, they're not bad shinies. I'll put them down, I guess. Bombi. We have Ekans and Arbok from the event. These are main game. I guess I can put down the Bellsprout line. I do have this full line in Shiny and Home, or at least 3 Bellsprout from Pokemon Go Community Day, but that's okay. Sentret and Furret. We already have the Starly line. We have Fomantis. We have all these guys written down. Vulpix and Ninetales I have in Legends Arceus. We have the full Politoed line in Legends Arceus, so we need Hoot Hoot. Because we did find a Noctowl. Have Apom and Amapom in that game. Heracross is tempting just because it's a really nice shiny. Maybe I'll put Heracross down. Oh, wait, we actually already have Heracross written down. That's right, it's main game. We have this line in Legends Arceus, Seedot and Nuzleaf Shiftry. Some of these are tempting just because I like the Pokemon or the shinies. Actually, funny enough, we have this line also in Pokemon, or I have this line in Pokemon Home, but anyway, for Pokemon Go Community Day again. But yeah, they're tempting, but I think we should prioritize other things. So I still need, oh wait, Kricketot and Kricketune. I would, do I not have these written down? Oh, I do. Okay, it just didn't pop up for some. Those are, yeah. Main game, main game, main game. Phantom and Trevenant are things that I would love. Granted, Trevenant is unfortunately a trade evo, which could be problematic, but we'll see. They do spawn in the wild, but I don't think there's a way to really guarantee they spawn. Poltergeist and Cinesteam seem kind of awful. But I might consider. I'll put it on the list. We have the full line of that in Legends Arceus, same with those. I'll do the Timber line. Not a huge priority, because it's another Pokemon Go Community Day. But I wouldn't mind going for them. The Hatena line would be interesting. I don't know how easy the shiny is to spot. I'd have to, like, double check them. This is already in the main game, actually, now that I think about it. I forget what's in the main game. Morpeko. Actually, we can't even get Morpeko, right? Because that's a Violet exclusive, I believe. Yeah. So that one doesn't get to happen, unfortunately. Snorlax I'll put down, although not a huge priority. The Lotad line something I do want to go for. They have a pretty nice shiny line. Lombre and Ludicolo. We already have Nosepass line. Legends Arceus is the Shinx line. Pokemon Go event for the Grubbin line, so it's not super priority, but I'll put it on the list. Sandshrew and Sandslash could be fun. Don't need the Gengar line, don't need that line. Some of these are main game. Volibee and Mandibuzz could be kind of interesting. I really want the Jangmo line. Funny enough, there is going to be a Pokemon Go Community Day for this in like a week and a half. But I really want, it's one of the ones that, I don't know if I call it a dream shiny, but it's been high on the want list for a while. Okay, Coughing and Wheezing. Mienfoo, so I might try to go for it. I'm gonna put Dusknoir on the list, but just Dusknoir because we have the Duskull and Dusclap shinies in Legends Arceus, but not a Dusknoir. Same thing. I think we have a shiny Chimecho, but not a shiny Chingling. Slugma and Macargo are also things I would love to go for. The Litwick line, there's an old Pokemon Go Community Day, so I do have them, but they're pretty nice shinies, so I could see myself going for them. Not like urgently, but. We have the full Clefairy line, although it's tempting to go for again, just because there's some of my favorite Pokemon. You know what, I'll throw it on the list, fuck it. Nah, I shouldn't throw it on the list. I've changed my mind. We have Bronzor and Bronzor. Feebas and Milotic would be cool, but I think we basically would need an outbreak for them. We have Carbink. A lot of these are main game already. Ducklett and Swanna are huge ones for me. Cramorant is also a pretty big one. I'm gonna put Bascule and White Striped and Bascule Legion, male and female on the list. I don't think it's gonna happen. This just seems like too much of a pain in the ass. And everything else, yeah. And then we have these guys. So yeah, Doduo and Dodrio we want. Dodrio. We still want both regular Executor and a Alolan Executor. We do have an Execute that we found randomly. These guys we all have in Legends Arceus. Tauros we need. We have a Blitzel, but I would like a Zebstrika. Did I ever write down the Sandile line? I know I was like, I'm gonna wait until they're in the DLC, but did I put them down? Oh wait, we already have Sandile, that's right. Yeah, I did, okay. These guys we all have, blah blah. Smeargle could be a fun one. Milcery seems like a pain. I do want an Alchemy shiny though, because it's a really nice shiny. And then, yeah, the Trapinch line will be a great one to go for. Brava and Flygon. I have the Toucan line. I have a Tentacruel now finally in Legends Arceus. So I'll just put Tentacool. Getting a shiny Kingdra would be nice, although Another Evo kind of problem arises there. Connie and Whimsicott are pretty nice. Whimsicott. Comfy, I think, is a little hard to spot, but I wouldn't mind at least considering it. The Oddish line I would actually quite like. Especially, I feel like just Oddish itself is a really nice shiny. It's very vibrant in color. And then a Alolan Diglett and a Alolan Trio. And a Alolan Grimer and a Alolan Muck. Oh yeah, and the Galarian. At least with the Galarian Slowpoke. But the other two would actually probably be pretty nice, because they seem like they actually get pretty decent move pools for Terra raids. So, Slowking, and then Chinchou and Lantern. Not super urgent on those two, but I like them. Inkay and Malamar would be really cool to get. We do not have a Lumineon in Legends Arceus, just a Finneon. Granted, that also sounds like a nightmare. Jupiter and Araquanid. I wouldn't mind going for. The Tyrogue line would be pretty cool. Tyrogue, Hitmonchan, Hitmon. And I think it'd actually be a pretty easy hunt to do. Just because of the way the spawns work. So we did get an Alolan Geodude, but I would love an Alolan Graveler and Alolan Golem. Drillbur and Excadrill would be fun ones to go for. Esper. And we would also need Meowstick male and Meowstick female. Minior I would love to go for, but that sounds awful. we'll try it eventually. Cranidos I really do want. That'd be a fun one to go for. Unfortunately cannot go for Shieldon or Bastiodon because of exclusiveness. Minccino and Chinchino. I'm probably saying those wrong, but I don't care. I would love Skarmory. I would like... Bustle seems awful. Minun would be kind of cool. Scraggy also seems awful, but Scrafty I quite want as well. We did get a Golett, but I would like Golurk as a shiny. Got the Porygon line now. We have a Galvantula and Shield, and I don't want to touch Joltik with a 10-foot pole. I'm just going to pretend it doesn't exist for now. Meldum, Metang, and Metagross. We have the full Hexorus line. We have a Seal. I don't know if I'm ever going to go for Dugong, but I'll put it on the list. Just because it's hard to spot. Him the Solosis line. I don't know if I even want to bother with this line. I guess I'll put it down as well as Joltik. I don't have to do it anytime soon. But that just, it seems awful. And Snubbull and Gramble shouldn't be anywhere near as bad. I do think I have extra ones from Pokemon Go from like the event thing, but... Okay, Alolan Sandshrew and Sandslash are exclusives to Violet. Alolan Vulpix and Ninetales would be cool. They are pretty hard to notice, but I just like the Pokemon. Duraludon and Archaludon could be fun. Not like amazing shinies, but... Okay, and then we just have like literally all of the starters. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. I do have a lot of shiny starters in Pokemon from Pokemon Go events. So some of these I think are higher priority to me than others. Chikorita, Bailey, Meganium. But it is what it is. Okay, so we do actually have an extra Quilava in Legends Arceus, but I think I'll just throw it on the list, because if I'm going to go for him, I'm going to... If I get a good chance to go, like... Depending on the Pokemon, like, I think specifically... Something like the Cyndaquil line in this game, I may as well just go for the full line if I'm going to go for it. Pico, Grove, Vile, Sceptile. It's not high on the priority list. Torchic, Combuskin, Blaziken. I feel like the Gen 3 starters are pretty high on my list. Just because I like all of them. Mudkip, Marshtomp, and Swampert. We have the full Torterra line in Legends Arceus. Funny enough, we don't have any of the Chimchar line. Infernape. I think we just need Empoleon's shiny. Okay, maybe I will get rid of the lava for now. Snivy we need. Servine and Superior. We also need Pignite and Emboar. We do have a Tepig in this game. We have everything but Oshawott shiny and Legends Arceus from this line. Chespin, Quilladin, Chestnut. I know I have a bunch of these lying around somewhere. Of the Gen 6 starters. From Pokemon Go Community Days. Brokey. Frogadier. Ninja. We still need a Rowlet shiny, and then we would need a regular Decidueye shiny. We have a Dartrix shiny lying around. Litten. The Litten line would be pretty cool to go for. I do have extra of these from Pokemon Go as well, but it's just such a not vibrant. It's just a strong, noticeable shiny. Unlike Poplio and Brion. Cream, Arena, Rookie, Wacky, and Rillaboom. Yeah, some of these shinies are definitely way easier to go for than others. Scorbunny. I do want the Scorbunny line as shiny. Because they have yet to do Gen 8 starter community days in Pokemon Go. Teleon. I think that's the last Pokemon we need to write down. Yeah. I never looked through all the artwork. That's another thing we gotta do at some point. Okay. Let's do our transferring. At some point I gotta write down all the types of these guys. So that I can actually sort by type. But that's kind of a nuisance. I mean, I'm gonna do what I can right now. Water, ground, dark. Volbeat and Illumise are both pure bug and don't have flying types for some reason. Forkfish and Crydon. Cutiefly Cutiefly and Rabombi are flying, are fairy flying, right? Are they fairy bug? Oh, they're bug fairy. Oops. And I call myself a Pokemon fan. Wait, I just looked up Cutiefly. Let me confirm. Rabombi. Oh yeah, we have a few Pokemon I know for a fact that I'm already ready to transfer over to Violet. Okay, Rabombi's also Bug Fairy. I'm just dumb. Okay, we're gonna move... It's not too many right now, it's just this little bunch here that need to go over to Violet, but I may as well start moving them when I can. Because I think we're gonna have, like, I think we're gonna have to do, like, 2 different trips through home, admittedly. So... That's just how it be, though. Because we just have quite a few Pokemon, as I think I mentioned. Sorry, I'm doing 2 things at once here. Okay. Now we connect to Violet. Okay. Hang on, I gotta write down. I'm doing 2 things at once. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Do we have the space right now? We just barely do, thank goodness. Okay, then these are all the shinies. So I don't know how much. I guess we can just bring all of these over to home real quick. Like, it's actually less than. I was thinking it was 3.5, but it's actually like 2.5. So hopefully this doesn't get too awful to manage. But yeah, so we caught everything in this game and transferred over to Scarlet. We have like a bunch of things we transferred from Scarlet over to Violet, and we're gonna have more in a bit. We'll figure that out as we go, though. Because while I have space, I don't have, like, a crazy amount of space. Is Grubbin just pure bug, right? And then I assume the other two are bug electric? Yes. Okay. That's what I thought. I just wanted to be safe. I didn't want to, you know, use the wrong sandwich power like an idiot or something. Oh shit! I realize my my knowledge of Gen 7 isn't the best. Django a fighting type? Or just dragon? Okay, it's just dragon. The other two are fighting. I'm a fake fan. Sorry, let me finish up Dust Norn. Okay. I got a good bit of progress there. Okay, I didn't actually transfer him from home to Scarlet. We all make mistakes. I just make more. I am doing two things at once, which does not help. But I am making pretty quick progress on this, thankfully. I mean, I've sort of gotten faster as I've done this. Okay, yeah, we gotta figure out how much space we have in just a second. Yeah. So... not a lot. I want to make it clear which ones are which for me. Okay, not the cleanest approach, but we'll stop there and then we'll do a second trip in here once we get these organized. I think that way I can kind of distinguish what is what a little quicker. Poison. I'm on Kingdra right now. Or Connie. Grass Fairy. Pure Fairy. We got Grass Poison coming on up for the Vileplume line. Lowland Diglett is the Ground Steel. I think we haven't had that many heal types come up yet. I guess it is a less common type. Poison Psychic for Slowbro line. Water Electric, Chinchilla and Company. One more, I'm just gonna do the Tyrogue line real quick. Cool. Okay. Let's see what we got here. All these guys are shiny, so we're just gonna move individually, and this way I can kind of keep track of things a little easier. Yeah, we're gonna have to transfer so many Pokemon over to Scarlet. I feel bad, but the game doesn't give me enough box space to keep them all. Like, wow. You know? A big amount. I'm pretty sure it's later into the decks. Box 12. Oh, wait, yeah, you were gonna want to keep... because you have a unique title. Is it actually faster to go the other way? It might be. Alright. I was actually gonna grab you. I think it's ever so slightly faster to go this way. Thankfully, when we open up Pokemon Home, we're able to really quickly see if we accidentally missed any Shinies. Just at a quick glance. So. Oop. Next was Pawniard, which I think is a little earlier in the decks. The one we find it in the wild. Okay, well, it's not this early. Oh wait, actually it is pretty late now that I think about it. Isn't it? Yeah. I didn't pay enough attention to which box that was. That was dumb of me. $15, okay. This line has got to be earlier, I feel like, right? Number 139. I should just really be looking at the numbers. 114. $13. Not Big Wolfo. 308. Core is pretty early. Yeah. Box 4. $3.39. Okay, you're pretty late. I think I already passed it. Did I? No. Oh, $3.38. I guess. See, the problem is if you're dumb, it becomes harder. Okay, I named this one Gun Claw, which is funny given I named these guys after German guns. Oh yeah, which one are we keeping? I think we're keeping Outback and Steakhouse together, so 151. Rupty Bupty. Love the name. 314. It's almost a shame I have to move all these guys because I don't get to read all their stupid ass names that I did. I mean, they're stupid because I did them, which... Hey, where am I going? Yeah. Ice Q is 320. Okay, so it's the same box. Ish. There's one box over. Womp womp. 300 exactly. Great number for my boy Finks. Only the best for Falinks. 2. So, sucker. You may have an interesting title, but I got other stuff I gotta do. Knackley. Did I pass it? I did. Okay, now we have Knacklestack and box 5. A Brawler. And also in box 5. We just have a few more to go. This is actually going pretty quick, thankfully. Yeah. Weather Snake, that's a name choice. 252. Nope. Cactus. What? Bluebeard. Oh wait, actually I think we have 6 more after this now I think about it. Which is, I mean, it's fine. $96. Got a lot of these guys in fancier balls. Which is mildly cool. Granted, some of them don't actually work that well, admittedly, but that's okay. Okay, we got 183. It was actually later into the decks than I would have thought. The box 8. These are the last 2 now. And then the last one, somehow I already forgot what it was. Mullet. Okay. Around the same spot. I think it's quite late into the decks. I thought, yeah. 315. Did I say 382? Leave it to me to be wrong. Okay, so this one we just left blank because it's, we'll hang on to it for the moment. That's the only thing that, like, we actively... Oh, yeah, I guess we'll keep the Titan one, too. Oh, yeah, and then you're a shiny. Make sure we don't have anything that is super rare. Oh yeah, Gobbler! Oh yeah, we're moving out. We're moving Yummy. I feel so mean. Beacon is also. Cause yeah, Gobbler clutched us through that Quaquaval Terror raid, which is still hilarious to me. We did get this crafty mark from an event, but I don't think it makes much of a difference to me because it's not like a super exclusive mark. It's just a personality one, so it's just uncommon. Okay, one more trip to home. Oh yeah, and I also write down Alolan, Graveler, and Golems typing. As well as Drill Burst. And kind of going back to this already. Gotta keep yourself on your toes. AKA, I have to try to get as much done as I can in a brief period of time. I always forget that Scraggy is also Dark type, and it's not just Scrafty. There's not like a reason for it, I just assume. And then I also gotta do the Metagross line. And we're almost at the starters now. We gotta connect to move these guys quickly. Oh yeah, I didn't write down Galvantula. I guess I will. We do have one in we do have one in Shield, but I'm okay with putting that one down. Just because it's not quite the same to me as Legends Arceus in terms of shinies. Those are those guys. Gonna move a few of these like one-off guys over. You guys are coming here. We'll just move Warpy over. Nope, none of these are accidentally shinies. I want to move these guys over now. We'll do just one trip to Violet, so I'm not going to go into Violet until after we're done with everything here, I think. I just got to the starters net, thankfully. On my listing out types list. It does help to have the types written down so I can actually find what I need quickly. Or not quickly, but like to, you know, oh, I have extra sandwich time. What's a good option? Thankfully, a lot of these actually are firewater grass, so it makes this a bit easier. It's gonna be like, wait, I was about to question if Shrimplip was steel type. I don't think it is, but it doesn't matter. We don't need that training. Okay, let's just go right into this. 251. Yeah, I don't know how much of our dex is, or living dex is shiny as of now. I'm kind of curious. But yeah, we do have a tiny bit of EV training that I had to do as well for, I think, just Azumarill and Iron Hands, because we need an attack on them. So we'll do that in a bit. Okay. Special title on you. I may as well just preemptively move you before I forget. Yeah, we'll probably eventually just move the special titles as well to Violet, but for the time being, I was like, I kind of want to keep them. Just because they're unique. Attack, boom! Too cool for you. You are surprisingly late into the decks. Then again, somebody's got to be later into the decks. 32 on Beakles here. I feel like I should have named it Mr. Beakles, not gonna lie. I keep like losing track of the number. 77. So I think we're keeping the one that the Copperajah we have because it is a title. And so I think we're going Smeeney here. Yeah, it's level 100 as well. But I'm pretty sure that was the small one. Did I pass on it? Like a ways back? Am I going... Okay, I think I'm just starting to zone out a little. Where did it go? 124. Gotta go grab King Gambit in a sec. Yeah, we have Spire. Even though the other one's level 100, yeah, this one has like the mark on it, the early riser mark or whatever, so I'm gonna keep it as is. And then these guys are staying where they are. Stompy and Stomper, we'll go into the extra shiny zone. 196. That also feels shockingly late. I guess it's not out of 400. 36. We got Gotha Tell No Lies. $112 for Mr. Oingo Boingo over here. Oh wait. Yeah, let's do that over Grummy. I think Oingo Boingo is just a funnier name. And it's also level 100. And then yeah, we're switching out the Venomoth High Beam. Because this one has the beaming title, which is a bit rarer. Even if Crater was the one we got first. I wonder where we caught it. Puppies! The Cubchoo. I think we do already have a Cubchoo. The issue is the other one is named Choo Choo. So I haven't decided what I want to do there. Choo Choo the Bear Tick seems a little off. For the moment, because I'm not sure what I'm doing with that, let me put you over here. There's a double check it. I think this is the Deerling we have. 190. Let me check. No, okay. So our shiny one is Stonky here, so we have just to switch one in. We should be able to change Deerling's type. So I might do that later. Spriggy or Smushy? I guess Spriggy makes more sense to me as fall. I don't... Not with a rhyme or reason. Yeah, so I'll have to look into... Actually, I'm gonna move you over here too, because we gotta figure out how we're doing Smushy. 46 for Cabbage. And we have Water Bunny, which I powered up quite a lot and has a fun title, but that's okay. 7 for Mucho Mucho. Oh wait, no, we're definitely not doing that one. Sorry. Yeah, because we got the rare title one, or the rare mark on the other one. So you are going in the shiny zone. We're gonna have over a box of like extra shinies, except for that Rayquaza, which technically is not. This is an extra one. I think we'll just keep Sicko Mode over Fiend, even though Fiend's level 100 and Sicko Mode isn't. EV Pooper at 366. Yeah, I mean, like, level-wise, there's an argument to switch some stuff out, but I don't care. What does this stand for? I don't know what this stands for. Blue will bring over here for the moment. And then it's Volcarona at 275. There we got Utu and Helios. Okay, let me do my check here. Oh wait, we gotta do these guys first. Whoops! Then we'll check to make sure there's nothing that I feel the need to keep in this game. One for Rolbin Colbin. Weasel's number 51. Wait. I never nicknamed you. What? How did I miss you? What happened? Okay, real quick. I know I had written down potential nicknames for Weasel. Although I might... Okay, we're gonna have to come up with a nickname for this thing. Because I think I'm gonna use this elsewhere. Or the three names, because I had 3 names and I have 3 shiny Weasels in Legends Arceus and they kind of go well together. Anyway, okay. 230 or 223. Waros, okay. Not to brag, but I'm pretty fucking great at titles. 331. We got Stabby McStab. Has my point been proven yet? Can't paw me, Teens and Mouse. Yeah, we gotta get that full line. There was a Pokemon Go Community Day event for it, but I still gotta get that full line. Anything? What is your title? Thorny Mark. Interesting. Other than that, I'm gonna keep. Oh. Wait. I missed you. Oh, it's right. We have two, don't we? What were the two name options? Cha-Cha. Oh, yeah. Cha-Cha and Chomp Chomp should go together. And this one will go into the extra thing. Oh, this is why we triple check. Outside of you having the one mark that requires actual effort to obtain. I feel mean moving you, but it's not like that special of a title. Anyone can get it, so. Well, not everyone can get these titles here. Let me also throw Buizel on my... Oh fuck, I gotta nickname it list. Okay. Let's save and finish up all these transfers to Violet, and then I'll come back and do the Eevee stuff. EVs, you know, for my stats, not the Pokemon Eevee. We'll go from there. And then we'll have to come up with some nicknaming, brainstorming some nicknames. We have a lot of Porygon to nickname. Oh yeah, while I'm at home real quick, let me double check what I nicknamed Bridget's Porygon. Shiny. I'll see if there's anything I could do, because I think I'm going to give her an extra one of each. Since she asked. I'll just give her the neutral size ones. It's actually probably for the better, because I have not enough space. Yeah. Okay. It is funny, because we caught all the Pokemon in Violet to transfer over to Scarlet, and then we caught Shinies of all those Pokemon, we're just transferring all of the Pokemon back that we caught. Which there is something kind of funny about that to me. Like, I went through all that effort and then just replaced all of them. I'm checking to make sure. Because yeah, this box is almost... Once we're done with all these nicknames, this box is getting filled into that one. Part of me wants to transfer these guys back. Although it doesn't... I don't know if I have the space. That's right, we still have to get a couple Vivian. I completely forgot about that. I could transfer the Vivian and leave the Alchemy for the time being. And we'll leave it for now. Okay, so let me leave a note here. Bridget Porygon equals Beep Gazert. Bridget Porygon 2 equals Boop. I feel like there's some theming I can do with these guys. And Bridget Porygon Z equals... Where even is it? Hello? Oh, there it is. Bonk. Yeah, one of these days I'll actually trade these over to her. And then, I guess since I'm here, I may as well just find my Porygons as well. Okay, we got Porygon equals Borgo. Porygon 2 equals Brungo. And then Porygon Z equals Broingo. Cool. And I also realized we do have a shiny Gibble in this game as well. I just remembered. Oh yeah, it's cool. We can actually see like the shiny Pokemon now in the Pokemon Home Viewer, so I can actually get an idea of how many of these Pokemon I have as shiny. It's a noticeable amount. You know, it's not like a ton, but it is very much a noticeable amount. Like every box has at least one. A lot of them have more than one by you know 5 or 6. Anyway, where's Garchomp? Can't be that early. It's not gonna be early. Oh yeah, then we got a quick note. Gibble equals Geek. I think we'll probably evolve this Gibble into a Gabite, I presume. I mean, it's probably technically safe to evolve it into a Garchomp because we're not catching a wild shiny Garchomp. I mean, it's not impossible, literally, but it's so unlikely. Because it would have to be, like, the one static spawn. I think that's the only Garchomp, is the Terra one, so. Oh yeah, I also have to get back to shiny Pokemon shit. I'm close to finishing that. Yeah. Okay. Scarlet. Dang, okay. There's so many Pokemon we've had to transfer over. Move you over here. Okay, I'm gonna name you Scarlet 6. I almost wish I could just copy and paste the word Scarlet. 6. Scarlet 7. And Scarlet 8. That is so many extra Pokemon we've had to move elsewhere. Also, I still have the game from the library. I probably should return that. Because I don't think we have a need to go back to Violet anytime soon. I've been kind of meaning to do that, and I never got to it. Oops. Anyway. Oh yeah, Chespin is grass, and then Quilladin and Chestnut are fighting. We got Braixen. Is Braixen Fire Psychic? I think it is. Then again, Quilladin might not even be fighting type. I might be wrong. I'm gonna look these up real quick just to confirm. Oh no, Quilladin is not, which means I'm assuming then that Braixen is just your fire as well. Yeah. Whoops. I was kind of doubting myself for a little bit there. Okay, Rowlet is fucking grass flying, right? Like I'm not wrong. I'm wrong on this. Okay, good. It's grass flying. The typings are making me doubt myself. Here we got the Litten line. I think. Oh my god, is Torracat Fire Dark or just fire? Okay, it is just fire. That's what I thought. Then I would assume Brion is just pure water. Okay, yeah. Help, send help, I'm losing. Okay, I'm almost done. I just have to finish up the last gen, which thankfully are all single type. Or gen 8s starters. Cool! Okay, I have every shiny on my list that I could potentially want. I mean, I'm sure there's a few I've skipped over for just pain reasons. Cool, it's almost 400. So we have some work to do to get that done. We're not getting that done. That's the joke. And we'll get some of it, I'm sure, but... Okay, the other thing I wanted to do... Okay, so Azumarill and Swala need EV. So Azumarill needs attack EVs. Which we have proteins. Can we do the... Are you maxed out now? You are, okay. I wasn't sure if we did the 6 feathers and the other thing. I thought we did, but I wasn't sure. And then Swalot... Looks like it needs Spatak and HP. Okay, Spatak's a little annoying, but... Okay, we did do some of that. You have so many muscle. Okay, so it should also be max, because I think we put a little into something else earlier. No, we didn't. Okay, so this one we need to put into something. I don't see a need. It's dumb to make one... What did I hit? Okay, well. It's dumb to make one defense slightly higher than the other. Although it's more valuable than speed, I guess. But I guess we're just gonna... Okay, those are those done. I don't have to think about that anymore, which is nice. I think we're pretty much good. I think we're at a point where we could start coming up with nicknames for the Porygon, and then we also have a billion Legends Arceus Shinies to brainstorm names for. Do one peek out here for shits and giggles. And then we're basically going to see if I can do Porygon 2. There. Are you okay? Well, I wasn't actually intending to find one. I was just kind of doing it as a joke. Well, I guess we got another shiny Porygon. Oh, Jesus Christ. This thing can't hit itself, I don't think, right? I shouldn't have even looked. No, it should not be able to. Although it... Oh no, it doesn't have recover. We're good. I like how I was like, I'll just peek. I'm not gonna find anything. This is just after me going, yeah, I'm running out of space. Maybe I give 2 to Bridget. Oh boy. Oh, welcome aboard, buddy. Okay, wait, where's this gonna get placed? Where was I in the box? Yeah, I have literally no boosts to, I mean, the boosted odds of the outbreak. Shit, where's this gonna go? I think it should actually just go right to the end. Perfect. I can live with that. How did we... Okay, I'm still kind of confused as to how this didn't get nicknamed. Let me actually check. I could probably go to version history real quick. Oh god, when did we do this, though? Let's see. I'm gonna go back for a second, Maya. Oh, there's our Scarlet. What did I previously have for you? I guess this was further back than I thought it was. Oops. Okay, I think I found the list. Oh, where is it? Unless I somehow just never wrote it down, but no, I did. So I had Weepin, Whoop, Weepin, Weep, Whoop, and Whoppers. I think I wanted to do Whoppers, I'm guessing? That's the one that didn't get Trent and then Banana Jr., but I wasn't gonna. I think it was between Bleep and Whoppers. I think I was gonna do Whoppers for this one, actually. I think I'm okay with doing Whoppers, the Rampaging. I think it just got missed somehow. Maybe I hit the wrong button. Instead of okay, I hit cancel or something weird and didn't realize. Let's see. Confirming. Whoppers, the Rampaging. Whoppers, the Rampaging. Cool. Yeah, so I can't actually go back and change this one's name, I realize, but that's okay. Oh shit, we gotta transfer Violet. Or Violet, sorry. We should probably just do that before I forget, to be honest. Whoppers! Okay, I can remove Weasel the Rampaging from the list at least. One less nickname I have to worry about, which honestly goes a long way in the long run. Okay, let me quickly go back to home, just get this off my brain, and then I'll probably take a quick maybe BRB break and we'll see about doing some nicknaming. I keep like hesitating to nickname Pokemon, but I'm also like, I think just because I wore myself out last time, we had to name like 100 fucking shinies. But I'm also like, we kind of need to do it now or it's just going to build up. At least the Scarlet ones need to be done. If I want to switch up... Did I just boot up Scarlet immediately? But yeah, if I want, I don't want it to get backed up like that. I have to nickname things now. If we don't get to the Legends Arceus ones, it's not the end of the world. Excuse me. Because I don't even know when we get to nicknaming the Legends Arceus ones in-game. I mean, I could probably just pull up for an hour and do that and then leave. I don't have to even play the game for anything other than that. I mean, I could even do it off stream, but I feel like I may as well do it on stream. Show the names that I'm committed to. Yeah, I think when I do it, I'm going to have to try to not come up with multiple names for them. I'm just going to have to pick something and run with it. Because yeah, when I was doing it in Violet, I was doing the thing where I was, or both Scarlet and Violet here, I was coming up with a bunch of different options. And because of that, I had to like narrow them all down, but it also took longer to think of the names to begin with. So, it just became a mess. You have exactly 3,333 Pokemon in home right now, it's kind of funny. Although it's gonna go down one in a sec. Guess I will just keep this over here by Bridget Shinies for now, because I feel like the next time we come into home, we'll probably be transferring Shinies for Bridget. Maybe. Depends. I mean, we'll have to transfer Goodbye at some point too, but I'm gonna ignore that for the moment. So yeah, hopefully Koraidon that'll work for the Porygon 2 outbreaks. I'm trying to think if there's any other options. I mean, I could try Iron Hands. I mean, it might be fine. I guess I could, because now we have it all set up, the shiny one. It's level 100 and EV trained and has all the right moves. I guess I could try it just for shits and giggles and see what happens. But that's really the only other thing I can think of off the top of my head that would be great. Because yeah, there's no dark fighting types, which would be the other alternative. I mean, we could go with something like steel type. Although it would have to not be a fighting type. Like, I can see, I'm sure there are other options. But we'll have to see. Anyway, I think I'll quickly find Iron Hands. I think we just give it an expert belt. Because we're switching out so many of its moves. It's like, oftentimes we have something super effective with it. For terror raids. I don't remember exactly where we had it on in Violet. Could have been maybe the Muscle Band. Actually, we are going to be hitting things with other moves. Maybe we just give it a Muscle Band. They could also do, like, Big Root for the recovery, but I don't think we need it. This is really just going to come down to, like, can we get Belly Drum off safely? If not, we go from there. And we'll get to play a game called Is Koraidon Actually Consistent, or Did I Just Get Very Lucky? And can I do it consistently without paying full attention? Okay, I can't. Can I? Okay, cool. I'll be right back real quick, take a BRB break, and then we'll start doing this in some nicknaming. One more quick second here. Okay. Yeah, I want to try Iron Hands just out of pure curiosity. If it goes terribly wrong, we'll go from there. Because, yeah, so I think its move pool is what? I think it was Tri-Attack, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Psychic from the one we caught. So yeah, like other belly drummers such as... excuse me. Slowbro or Azumarill would not get anywhere else. But they'd still get hit super effectively. First time we... Ah! It's the first time we get to use the shiny one in the Terror Raid! I'm assuming we're faster than it, so slower. Which... Oh, we're faster. Interesting. Okay. You did take it. Iron Dance might be consistent enough for this to be perfectly safe. Although, once it lowers our stats, it could be a problem. Anyway, nickname time. So yeah, we have a shiny Gibble named Gibby, and we have a second one that's going to become... I think we'll just do Goodbite for the time being. So I was like, I could name it, like, Gabi, or Gabby if it's a woman. So it'd be Gibby and Gabi, or Gibby and Gabby. I think I'm just going to leave it there, not even... As I said, I think the goal is to not overthink it, not come up with too many million possibilities, and just kind of run with something. And then the rest are just Porygons. Okay, so we have Porygon. Let's start with the special size ones. Because those are the ones we know we're keeping. So we'll do the Porygon Pint Size and Porygon Good Sight Bigger, and then Porygon 2 Good Sight Bigger and Porygon 2 Good Sight Smaller. I'll go from there. PP might actually be kind of an issue here, but I guess if I have to use 60,000 and PP up money, it's fine. So we're probably never getting rid of Drain Punch anyway on this. It's kind of like a core part of the strategy. Okay, so currently our Porygon line is Borgo, Brungo, and Broingo. So I'm not sure how we're gonna... I mean, we could do Bungo for the tiny one. We might have to kind of switch away a little bit from this theming as we go. That's annoying. Okay, everyone got paralyzed apparently. Even before we got 2 did! Okay. Let's see how this goes. Nope, GG's. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna get caught in a loop here. Need this Pedeftra. I was gonna say, I mean, if we went Terra Dark, I guess we'd have to risk Tri-Attack RNG. Oh yeah, we're so fucked. But that would make this a lot safer. In terms of damage output over time. Then we want to throw about Psychic. I didn't consider the Spidef drop. Okay, well. Back to nicknaming. Get the Porygon the good size bigger. We got oh, we got Bunko. I think as long as we stick with the B at the beginning and the O at the end, it's, I mean, all the other three have R's, but I'm willing to lose that a little bit. That's Spidef drop. Might be the end of us. They didn't do enough damage. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, we got saved by the para. Oh wait, now it outspeeds. Never mind, doesn't matter. Wait, doesn't? I don't know how this speed works in this scenario. Yeah. Oh, it just didn't attack. Okay. Jesus Christ. I think we're okay though. My teammates should take it out, right? The AI teammates. Or not. I think we're fine though. Yeah, this is definitely close. We could also try to ride on again and see what feels better. It's hard to say. It's hard to do the Porygon nicknames. Holy shit, we got a sweet Hermistica, a salty Hermistica, and 2 spicy Hermisticas. What in the fuck? Candies, nothing too exciting else. I mean, the calciums are really nice though. Holy shit, that's a lot. Okay. Now we got the Porygon 2s as well. Got a good side bigger and a good side smaller. Excuse me. Oh yeah, so we're gonna wanna date skip here. Wait, not the way to do it. It's been a bit since I've done this. Hang on. I guess we'll check the outbreaks on the off chance something crazy appears, but... I don't know why sometimes it doesn't work. Like, sometimes it's fine, other times it's just like, nope. There we go. Anchcrow. That appears to be regular Haldane Taurus and not the fire one, so I don't care enough right now. Yoshko. Hadram and Hatterene, that's kind of funny. Ashbeck. Squirtle's mildly interesting, but I just don't think I care enough about the shiny, if I'm being honest. Also, we do have a Squirtle and Let's Go Pikachu Eevee. I kind of or just Let's Go Pikachu. I kind of forgot about that one. Where is the... There it is. That's kind of out of the way. Okay, we got Porygon 2, good side bigger and good side smaller. So I guess I just gotta start making noises. We got Boingo. We have Broingo. I guess I could do Boingo. Boingo and Broingo. Although Porygon Z is Broingo. I guess we could do Boingo. Is it this one? No. Oh, it's more this way. I think I have a vague idea where it is. Okay, I was wrong. I didn't know where it was. Okay, I guess let's just try Iron Hands again. Although I also realized real quickly we may as well switch its item for the slight power boost just for the time being. Because we're only clicking the fighting move anyway. So, might as well just give it the thing else. Bit of black belt, I guess. 10% damage increase. Would King Cat work really well for this fight, actually? Resist Tri-Attack, can't be hit by Psychic, so it'd have to be hit by Ice Beam or Thunderbolt. It gets Swords Dance. Wait, hold on. I mean, it's not like optimally trained. I guess we could use the shiny one. Hold on. Swords Dance. Although I think it doesn't get a good fighting move. It also doesn't get recovery. I'd have to rely probably on Loose or Brick Break. Okay, I guess it doesn't get a way to recover is the issue. We gotta figure out how consistent or inconsistent Iron Hands is. Okay, I guess I'll slap Boingo in as the small one for the moment. Borgo, Brungo, Broingo, Bungo, Bunko, Boingo. I feel like I've named something Boingo before is the problem. I'm pretty sure I've named something Boingo before. I'm gonna wait on that. You do like Brungy. Like if I wanted to... Now I kind of like ending with starting with the B and ending with the O. Brongo? Be Brongo. Kind of just about how wild I want to get with it. I was like, well, if we get crit turn 1, we may as well just leave. I guess Koraidon's probably has a little bit more wiggle room. Do the Swords Dance, not cutting HP. Yeah, we're probably better off Koraidon, because yeah, crits really fuck, as well as Pedef drops, I think fuck us more here than with Koraidon. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna change your item again real quick, not that I mean, I may as well just have it ready for whatever Terror Raids I need with it. And I think Muscle Band's the right call. Let me pull out Koraidon. I may as well just put it in the front of my party too for the time being, because it'll make things a little bit faster. Swords Dance, and Drain Punch. Try this. We'll see how consistent this feels. Yeah. I don't know why I think I'm struggling with the Porygon theming. Bungo, Bonko. Bonko? I haven't done Bonko, actually. I could do Bonko. I think if it would be the way we have it exactly now, if I did pint size, it would be like Bungo, and then we did bigger or smaller, so it would be Bungo, Bonko, Boingo. Maybe I should come up with nicknames for Bridgers real quick, because we just need to do 2 for that. Because yeah, we had Beep Gazort, Boop Gazoink, and Bonk Gazort. There's gotta be something in that zone. That we can come up with, so. Am I dead? Yeah, I think the crit got me killed. I played that too ballsy. Yeah, it's not the most consistent. Like, is there anything else I can come up with off the top of my head? Like, it feels like the Gambit was so close yet so far. Feels like we need like a little bit of defensive aid, and that's really it. I feel like, yeah, having amnesia or some shit would make a difference. But anyway, Krana doesn't get like amnesia, right? Doesn't get some crazy even a way to lower its attack. I mean, it gets Snarl, although we're set up purely as a physical attacker. Yeah, I don't think that gets us anywhere. Okay, back to nicknaming. I'm struggling out here. I think, yeah, the fact that I'm kind of running off sounds. Beep Gazort, Boop Gazoink, Bonk Gazort. I don't know, Borp Gazoo? Zonk? Borp Gazorp? That kind of works. And then, I don't know, Blop Gazap, Blop Gazoop, Beep Gazoo. Okay, I think Blop Gazoo. Okay, now I'm just kind of rhyming them because it's funny, but Blop Gazop and Blorp Gazorp with Beep Gazert, Boop Gazoink, and Bonk Gazort. I'm so stupid saying this out loud. Please. Okay. Now we got mine. We got Bungo, Bunko, Brongo, Borgo, Brungo, Broingo. Uh, Porco. What? What happened? Did I get credit? Come on. Real quick, actually, does what's the cloak thing called? Does that prevent stat drops as well as it prevents the bonus effects of moves? I think I forget what it's called. Pokémon Cloak, Covert Cloak, additional effects of other Pokemon's damaging moves. I didn't even think about that until now. Could we do something with that? Does that prevent additional effects? I'm assuming that applies to... yeah, stat drops. Okay, hold on. That actually could make a difference. We lose damage output, but the Spadef drops are doing a lot to us. Huh. It doesn't prevent crits, obviously. I mean, unless we ran a Pokemon. Hold on. Give me a sec here. Wait, where is it? I'm pretty sure I have the ability written down. Did I not write down the ability? What the fuck? Seriously? Why am I blanking on the ability's name now? Can we go to Torterra? I know Torterra has one of them. It prevents crits. Shell armor. Did I really not write down a thing for shell armor? Okay, how did I miss that? I went through all the abilities on my spreadsheet and I somehow didn't go, oh yeah, add shell armor? Seriously? Because I mean, if we run shell armor, covert cloak, Sui and Gudra gets it. Wait. This thing is absurd, SpDef. Holy shit. I've never actually looked at this thing's stats. You have 150 SpDef? Shell Armor is a main ability. It gets Acid Spray, I think, yes. You have slightly better attack. The only fighting move it gets looks like is Body Press. Once again, we also have to heal. I don't... Shelter... Boosts my defense by 2 stages. Okay. That doesn't really help us. It doesn't look like we have any way you'd be able to heal other than Life Dew, which is inconsistent as hell. So I'd probably just be rocking like Dragon Pulse. So I mean, if I'm running... Okay, let's do a test with this. Hold on. I gotta test this. Where is the swing? We have a Steel Terror type. That's probably the better of the 2 options. Go over here. If this doesn't work, we just do a reset. Oh no, but if I have to run Covert Cloak, I can't run Healing Up. I mean, we could just hope we out damage. I mean, I get Absorb. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Let's see. Let's give this a shot. Because what? Do we resist Psychic too? We resist this entire move pool, don't we? We might not even need the Covert Cloak. Although doing enough damage is another issue. Okay, well I didn't realize it was going to be that. I mean, it is an alpha, so... What was your nature? You were minus speed. And minus attack. I think we gotta go with attack. Just go modest. We gotta figure out what ability we have then. Give your hidden ability, I'm gonna be so sad. Tap Zipper. No, okay, it's just the other ability, cool. I think Acid Spray was just level up, right? Yeah. Just using Tearful Look once isn't enough. I don't think Absorb is gonna do enough. Hang on. What am I doing? Brain. Yeah, Dragon Pulse is slightly better than Flash Cannon. I mean, I could slap Absorb on it because I'm gonna have the move slot. Out of curiosity. I haven't been super careful here, so I might reset even if... Oh, if this wins, no, we've been fine. Outside of maybe wasting a medium candy there, and I probably should use the XL candies. It's not a huge deal. Yeah, no, I'm totally fine. I'm not gonna save, but... held item. Okay, it's either Covert Cloak or whatchamacallit? What's it called? I might have already passed it. The thing that heals you when you hit the enemy, and it heals you more depending on how much you hit the enemy for. Could also run an assault vest. I'm not doing anything other than attacking. You know what? Well, nah, I think we want the thing that heals us. Not Big Root, not Shed Shell. What the fuck is it? My brain has been broken today. Shell Bell! Let's see how this goes. I'm curious. Oof. Yeah, we can't get crit. Can't get crit, can't... Actually, that's really the only can't. If this goes poorly, we'll go back to testing Koraidon with the Covert Cloak. Because I think that has a decent chance of being useful. I'm guessing his Pupitar is static. Okay. Okay, we got a couple more names for Porygon. Yeah, Borgo, Brungo, Broingo, Bungo, Bunko, Borko, Brongo, Bonko. Warpo. Bringo. Now I'm just being lazy. Brango. Okay, I might want to come up with a couple backup ones for this. Okay, we take actually neutral from Ice Beam. For some reason I was like, we resist War Steel on the Terra, so... It doesn't do a lot. Yeah. Oh wait, I should have won Flash Cannon because of our Terra typing over Dragon Pulse. That's okay. I want to try Absorb since it hasn't shielded yet. Things like back is so big. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do much. Yeah, I mean it's not terrible, but it's not enough damage output. Okay, anything else I can come up with? I should probably move Bridget's too out of the way. Because it makes my life easier. It only seems to do that one once, the remove bad effects from myself. Okay, I'm adjusting. Which ones are Bridget, so I can kind of like look at just my terrible names. I keep clicking the wrong things on my spreadsheet. It's so tragic. When did I get so low on HP? Okay. But yeah, so if we got Borgo, Brungo, Broingo, Bungo, Bunko, Borko, Borpo, Brongo, Brinko, Bonko, and Brango. I mean, that is kind of a funny bunch. We don't heal enough from the Shell Bell for this to be viable. I honestly think leftovers would heal more. Yeah, that's nothing. Okay. I think this is worth a shot. Anything else with shell armor that I think would, like, magically work? Okay, I'm just going on. I don't think Cloud would work. I think that's literally the only other option for shell armor. I'm just gonna save and reset. I mean, it does get Swords Dance. I think it's very. It doesn't have a healing or move. I don't think. A lot of this comes down to healing move, to be honest, with Terror Raids. Like, no heal move, no cigar. What's the other one other than shell armor? Armor. What the fuck is it? Shell armor. Battle armor. Really? Let's get it. So Phalanx, which doesn't really help. Well, actually, no, I don't think Phalanx helps, but I'll check. There's Berserker. How did I forget fucking these two things on my spreadsheet? How did I forget Shell Armor and Battle Armor? Like, that was such a big thing. Okay, let me try a Covert Cloak on you. I should have just went from the top, or from the bottom. Whoops. Wait, I have the right moves, right? Okay. Anyway. There's not a huge list of Pokemon in this guy. I should probably just manually do this. So Drapion's not in the game, right? Am I crazy? Yeah, it's not. Okay. It's literally just Berserker and Phalanx for battle armor. And then shell armor is Cloister. Lapras. Didn't realize I got that, but okay. Crawdon. Everything here is like weak to Thunderbolt. Crawdon. Seed. Goodra. Dreadnought Club. Torkoal, Torterra, and Samurai. Definitely not playing it risky. Okay, that's that updated. Anyway, nicknames. Is there any other Porygon related names I could come up with just to have a few options, just because this is all kind of gibberish? Bronco, Boingo, Bronco, Bronco, Bungo, Brumbo, Bungabro, Gumro, Gum. I don't know, a Bumblo, Rumblo, if I wanted to keep the R's in there. I don't want to go with too many extra names, but they have a few options. Ow. That should hopefully heal enough. Right. The crit might have actually mattered there. Oh, this could go badly. Oh my, right before I attack too, are you kidding me? Oh, that's not good. Lumbo. I want to get like the R somewhere in there as well. Bormgo? Bormgo? It doesn't have as much of a ring to it. Rainbow? That sounds too much like Bimbo. I'm gonna go Boingo. I'm hanging on by a thread here. I mean, they're not having to worry. Okay, no, they're crazy. Not having to worry about the Spadef drops is always nice. What a crit? Yeah. Unlucky. A Blorngo. Okay, I'm getting a little caught up on certain BO, BR, BUs. Although I guess that's just kind of the English language to some extent. What's another way? B, is there like a BE? I don't know. Breen? Once again, go and blow and co. Mo, can I end in a mo? What other, like, what could I, okay. What other, like, things could I start with that, I don't have any BAs, BEs, BIs, BYs, I don't have much in terms of BUs. What other, I guess BW could work. BRB, B1. I guess BO could. Oh, I have a decent bit of. No, I have BOs everywhere. A, S, B, B, H. You try BH. I don't think BJ is that good. Yeah, okay, I think that's all we're getting. I don't know. And then what could I end in? It's something O. So QO, WO. W. I don't know if EO's great. I mean, I could see about EO. I think we've done RO really. TO. I feel like there's a lot here that can kind of work. YO, UO. We've done not a lot of PO. Can't get status. No! Oh, I thought I was gonna be okay. Maybe we'll go back to Iron Hands. We haven't quite found a consistent thing. I guess AO could work, SO. A lot of these could work. DO, FO, GO. Yeah, I mean, HO, JO, KO. Hello. Most of these actually do work. ZO, XO. Actually, XO is probably not going to work. CO, VO, BO, NO, MO. Okay. I'm kind of just throwing shit together for the sake of sounds. Let's try this with the Covert Cloak. Just see if I might not be enough damage output in the long run, to be honest. Which sounds insane, mind you. That a +6 Iron Hands might not be enough damage output. Okay. And then, so we kind of wanted R's in there. Hello, between is my new work? What do you work? Wait, new work or New York? Oh yeah, so I was trying to get R's in this. I could really just kind of combine these syllables. You learn? What'd you learn there? The emote? Nah. Okay, so I have a bunch of sounds for Porygon nicknames. So yeah, there's. I guess if I literally could go kind of down the list here. Okay, we can't have our Spadef drop, which is good. Turn left! You can still get crit, but yeah, not having to roll up the Spadef drop might actually save us here. Plus no, like, paralysis or anything if it does a different move. Actually, I was gonna say, does Metagross have anything that would work for this fight? I feel like Metagross matches type-wise really nicely into this. The issue is I mean, it gets Brick Break. I'm assuming it has no way of recovering, though. Yeah, I don't think that works. The lack of recovery. I didn't realize just how important the recovery is for these 7-star Terra raids until that became a problem. You say a direction? Like right? Is that what you're asking for? Let's see. Yeah, I think you like Drain Punch. I mean, I could go down the list of Drain Punch Pokemon one more time. And see if I didn't... You're kidding me. Dude, this is suddenly not going well. Like, is there anything else I could use Drain Punch on? But Incineroar gets it. Oh, yeah, I guess I should have. Up! The left. Yeah, we do get Swords Dance, we would get Drain Punch. Although we take neutral from its... We'd have to have a way to, like, lower its attack, I think. I mean, I get Snarl. That's only one attack. The answer is... Okay, I'm gonna run real quick. What? Yeah, I don't think Incineroar works. I feel like I need to resist its stab. Oh, so not... Yeah, Ursaluna is weak to Ice Beam. Because, yeah, like, Annihilate can't get by Tri-Attack, but that doesn't get me anywhere. I mean, these Pokemon are weak to Psychic. There's Scrafty, but I mean, it just takes... It's just gonna take a lot from Tri-Attack. And I don't know if it gets, like... It does get Swords Dance. I didn't belly drum. Fuck. Okay. Which granted... But yeah, no, but Tri-Attack is basically super effective if we don't resist, because it's a 1.5 boost on a 1.5 boost. Okay, so Scrafty is... It doesn't really get us anywhere. I mean, it's 10 damage less, I guess. But, like, who cares? Why does Mimikyu get Drain Punch? What? I don't think it's good enough to work for this. Get Swords Dance, Drain Punch. What the fuck? Why? Bite is the move? Why does it get Wood Hammer? Okay, you know what? Never mind. But I don't think it... I don't think it would do enough damage. It's only got 90 attack. But it would meet the requirement of not taking super effective damage from anything and not being hit by tri-attack. Why does that sometimes kill me? It's like inconsistent. I swear it like usually doesn't. What else is it? Why is this like suddenly going piss poor? I was gonna say Regirock. I don't even have a Regirock at the ready. Cause yeah, a lot of the things just the tri-attack becomes an issue. Yeah, I don't think Sudowoodo's doing jack shit. Doesn't look like it gets Swords Dance, so... Who would have thought this would be so tricky? Given, like, everything seemed to be working fine, and then suddenly it just wasn't anymore. I mean, we might better win here because we have Belly Bolt, which will give us a light screen. Unfortunately, there's not like really that many good options to lower Spatak. Cause yeah, I'm just trying to find a consistent way of fighting this. Cause yeah, like the fact that we have to also resist tri-attack and not get hit super effective by anything just severely limits us. At that point, we're saving 10% base power if we don't avoid tri-attack. So like literally Mimikyu is the only thing I can find, and well, it technically meets the criteria. Like, what the fuck is this thing gonna... I just don't think it's gonna do enough. It doesn't have the bulk either. I don't know. Okay, back to doing Porygon nicknames like I was supposed to be doing. Yeah, we have Bawo, Baro, like... Yeah, Borgo, Brungo, Bruingo, like, they all have kind of a vibe to them. Cause like, I could do like, Barwo. I don't know, isn't there like a ring to it? Brawo? I don't know. Barwo? I need to be at full, don't I? Before I can belly drum safely. And I don't think we're gonna be at full. EP is getting scary. Okay, we got that, we got... Oh, I could do Barrio. That doesn't really feel like Borgo, Brungo, Broinga. Oh my god, we have G's in all of them. As well as R's. No wonder this is feeling wrong. No wonder I can't quite get the same feeling. I've been caught up on the R, but not the G. I only have one more Drain Punch. I mean, I think we can manage here, but it's gonna be a little scary. Holy shit. Should hopefully bring us close to full. Our last Drain Punch, though. I mean, we have a lot of time. But yeah, so it'd have to be like Barglow. Which, I don't know. Might make it 2, my guy. Do I live one more? Cool. Are you kidding me? Bagro? Bagro? I was trying to like throw that W in there. Bargwo? Like it kinda needs that. Does it have to be like Bargio? That doesn't feel like Broingo, Brungo, Broinko. Broingo, Borgo, Broingo, Broing. Borgo, Brungo, Broingo. I'm living a hell of my own creation. So when we do this, yeah, the R always appears way before. Oh, that was in Geo. Okay, Salty Hero Mystica Ability Capsule Ability Patch. Nice, some calciums. Okay, nothing terrible. Nothing amazing, but nothing bad. Okay, I think that, wait, okay. Yeah, so we are always starting with an R early on. Okay. I guess we're just gonna keep trying this. It's not great. I mean, if I was connected online, this would probably be a lot more consistent. With just random players who are also competent. But it is what it is. Oh yeah, and I also need to do a Porygon to the Unrivaled nickname. Hey, what are the outbreaks again? Not again, but what did they change to? Anything like mind-blowingly interesting? Something rare, that'd be way too hard to hunt without. Outbreak. Probably not. Okay. But yeah, we want to PP up Drain Punch real quick, and I think we want to tweak Koraidon back to its normal move pool, or moveset. I guess I don't know for certain that I'm knocking it out of the possibility, but it seems to work slightly better. We're not gonna... We're just gonna pick it up, I think. Okay, we want to go back to the Expert Belt. On you. Where is it? Where is your Expert Belt, boy? Ah. Let's go back to its moves. Not the right thing. Okay. I keep putting the wrong thing because it's dumb. Yeah, and more. Cool. Oh wait, we need to pull out. Go again. I may as well just get it to max, as I said. It's kind of a core part of the move pool anyway. I also wonder, I probably should sell normal Terra Shards because we're probably getting a lot of them, but... Hello, Psyduck! Who's a little Psyduck? Yes, you are! You're a little Psyduck! You're a little Psyduck! Duck, 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 duck. Anyway. Okay. So I think I gotta add R's to all of my... things. And then G's before the end. Okay, because this definitely knocks out some of these from really working. Probably a good half of them. So much of this fight just seems to rely on me, like, living coin flip psychics. Point proven. Okay, so Wago probably isn't great. Ego is fine. Urgo, maybe. To go, no. Yugo could. Ugo could be fine. Pago doesn't really work. Ago works. Go doesn't. The Go doesn't. Pago doesn't. Go, I mean, is fine. Pago doesn't really work. Pago doesn't work. Pago doesn't really work. Lago, I guess could. Zago doesn't work. Sago, Bago, Bago, Nugo, Mugo. Those kind of work. It's just, I'm literally just like crafting words right now. Not even, I mean, it's not real words, obviously, but. Someone set up screens or lower its attack. I feel like we're not taking that much damage. And then Bargo, Burgo, 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 Burgo. Her doesn't really work, and Bajur doesn't work that well. Okay. And I think the other thing that we have to consider is all of these are 2 syllables. So Barago doesn't work because it's 3 syllables. Burgo, I mean, Burgo kinda works. B-E-R-G-O. I guess I should. Okay, wait. So Barigo doesn't work. Bargo kinda works. Barigo doesn't know. Barago doesn't work. Barago doesn't work. Bargo we already just did. Barlgo. Barngo? What? Did I get crit? Apparently not? Okay. Barmgo? I don't know, it's not great, but we're trying out here. Okay, now we're gonna go. Burgo doesn't work. Burgo, we already did. Burigo, I don't know how to fucking. Barugo. And some of these almost like work as interesting name ideas, but don't fit. Barago, Burgo, Burgo, Burngo, Burmgo. Burn, I guess I'll write them down. Burngo and Burmgo. Okay, cool, sure. Yeah, this still is just not a consistent enough fight. Right on or Iron Hands. Okay, Burgo. Yeah, Ego doesn't work because there's not a way. The way it. Yeah. Burgo. So RGO and Geo are coming up with the same results every time. So Burgo. Burgo, I think is always good. Burgo, yeah, Burgo, we did. Burlgo doesn't. Burngo, Burmgo. I'm just gonna run. Byrgo? Byrgo? Burlgo? No. Bjormgo? I don't know. I'm kind of doing the thing where I make way too many names. Origo, Burgo. And we already have multiple kind of like Burgos. Brolgo, Burngo, Burmgo. Wurigo, Wurgo, BWRGO. Burlgo, Burngo, Burmgo. I'd like. And then Brygo? That kind of works. Burlgo. I feel like some of these I can throw letters in. Burmgo. Okay. We have a million things and they're all ass. I have so many things, this is gonna be problematic again, isn't it? Okay, maybe we should try Koraidon again. I know I just like reset that shit, but this is unfortunately not working. Frankly, I really just want the calciums. Okay, one more try with you, even though I keep, like, not getting anywhere. Okay. Overcloak. I'll give this a few goes, and if we don't get anywhere, we'll probably call it for the night. Yeah, I want to spend like maybe one more day coming up with nicknames, or at least part of a day. But I don't know what we're gonna do with that. Okay, Bungo, Bunko, Borg. Okay, so let me read the first three because those are like the important ones. So we have Borgo, Brungo, Broingo. Bungo, Bunko, Borko. I'm gonna say Borpo, Brongo. So Brongo works. Bringo, Bonko, Brango. Barrio. Bargio? No. Barwo. I feel like it needs a G in there for some of these. Barwo. Or at least like the K's kind of work because they have like the... Hi, welcome to Man Who Does Not know how to talk about linguistics. They have like a stronger enunciation to them. But like a W or an EO, like a WO-EO doesn't have that intensity. I don't know how to say it. I sound like a crazy person. Barwo isn't gonna work. Blongo, Broimgo, Bormgo. Those all vaguely work. Blumbo, Bumblo. Bumbo is probably a similar thing. Rumblo, Bagro. That I don't like that one for some reason. Bargwo. I mean that one vaguely works. Bargwo. It's Virgo. Okay, wait. Borgo, Brungo, Broingo, Burgo, Bargo, Barno. Not Barno, Barmgo, Burngo, Bermgo. Barmgo and Bermgo are so similar. Virgo. Borgo, Brungo, Broingo, Burgo. Kinda. Burngo, Bermgo. I don't think the ends work as well. Virgo. That just sounds funny. Björngo, Björngo actually works better. Burgo, Burngo. I think I'm just gonna do Burgo over Burngo. Borgo, Borngo, Wormgo. I'm just like saying nonsense. I'm gonna give it a Burngo. Burgo, Brigo. What am I looking at? Burngo, I'm gonna get rid of those. I'll keep Burngo. A lot of these are kind of similar. We don't have to like fully decide now. I just want to cut as much out as I can. I only do another Borgo, Brungo, Broingo, Bunko, Bungo. I might get rid of Bungo. Bunko, Borko, Borpo. Brongo, Bringo, Bonko, Brongo. I'm gonna get rid of Brongo because I prefer the O instead of the A. Blorngo, Broimgo, Bormgo. What the fuck are these names? Blorngo, Broimgo, Bormgo, Blumbo, Brumblo. I'm gonna go to Brumblo. Bargwo. I'm gonna go to that. Burgo. Borgo, Burgo. Yeah, it's fine. Bargo. I think I'm okay with Barmgo. Okay. Borgo, Brungo, Broingo, Barmgo. Borgo, Brungo, Broingo, Bermgo, and leaving at Bermgo. Borgo, Brungo, Broingo, Burgo. I think Burgo and Bermgo are so similar that I'd rather just go Burgo. Bjurgo. That's not great. I gotta set up a sword stance again. I'm pretty sure I got wiped. I haven't been paying enough attention. Bjurgo, Björngo. I don't know, it's probably too much. Burgo. I think I still prefer BE as opposed to BU. Borgo is Wormgo. Wormgo is kind of a weird thing. I don't know. Brygo is boring. Burlgo is just weird, and Bermgo with a U. I'm just gonna take I think it's just too close to some of the other stuff we have. Okay. Let me cram some of these more together. This is like kind of close. At least the shield's about to go down. The shield going down is usually a good sign. Should I do like one more run through real quick? Yeah, because if I can cut out like one or two more names, I think that'll help. Borgo, Bunko, Porco. Okay, let me read the first three again. Borgo, Brungo, Broingo, Borgo, Bunko, Borco, Borpo, Strongo, Bunko doesn't really work, Borco doesn't work, Borpo, Borgo, Brungo, Broingo, Borpo, it's okay, it's not great. Bringo, Bonko, Borgo, Brungo, Broingo, Bonko. It's okay. Burgo. It's like Burgo. Burgo, Bargo, Burgo. I have Burgo and Burgo, like B-I-R and B-G-R. Or B-E-R and B-I-R. I prefer B-E-R-G-O. Blongo, Broimgo. Broingo and Broimgo is so similar, except Broingo is just better. Bormgo, Borgo, Brungo, Broimgo, Bormgo, Blumbo. Okay, I think we've kept pretty much Geos for all of them, so I'm gonna get rid of Blumbo and Bonko. So yeah, okay. I think this is enough for the moment. I want to try to do a little Legends Arceus nicknames if I can. Oh yeah, we still need an Unrivaled name. We're gonna do the Unrivaled. It doesn't fit the Pseudo's other starters, so we can kind of just go with whatever. Okay, Sour Herb Mystic Ability Capsules, some Calciums. Bunch of normal Terra Shards. Cool. Oh boy. I kind of want to have at least a Unrivaled name if possible. How do we do one on normal Terra? I feel like we're full. Yep. Go sell a few. Then we'll date skip again. Try to do like one more Terra raid. Yeah, I think we're still kind of relying on the AI teammates we get being decent. Because if we have Belly Bolt, we're way more likely to win. I feel like I'm not going to make that many people normal Terra anyway. That is a pretty good amount of money, all things considered. I don't know why sometimes it's inconsistent. Okay, we don't even have time for the shiny. I mean, unless there's something like crazy. I don't know what that would be. Where's Gyarados there? Whatever. There's an Annihilate outbreak? Okay, that's just kind of cool. Wait, are you telling me? Oh no, it's just a coincidence normal thing. I was like, wait, these appear here as well, but no. Yeah, the Rotom Outbreak's nice. I do need that eventually, probably, but I'm not worrying about it right now. Anyway, Porygon to the Unrivaled. That's tricky. Yes. Flooper bloop? Flooper boop? Flooper boop? Bloop? I don't know where I'm getting that from. Floopa doop? Clearly I'm a god at nicknaming. I mean, we've kind of had some level of thematics. What do we name the, starter ones? Real quick. Impossible, impalpable, improbable, and then we had, what, like Big Mac, Baconator, something else. I do sort of like, I mean, a lot of these have been just kind of real words. Well, I mean, not that Baconator really counts as a real word, but you know what I mean, like, they're not gibberish. Although Flooper Bloop, and Floopdo, whatever I've said, are kind of funny names. I'm just going to throw those into the random name suggestion pool. Just fuck it, we ball. Okay, so we want something... Yeah, we don't know if there's going to be like a Porygon Z. I mean, I could do like a shape. Let's see. Like, I'm like, what are like some shapes that are not as known? I don't want like triangle. I was like, I know there's, you know, like dodecahedron, yeah, something like that. Like something that has like, I was almost like something that has so many sides that it starts to look around would be kind of an interesting one. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I could do dodecahedron if I really wanted. I'll put that down just because it seems feasible. Dodecahedron, just because it sounds cool. Deca. Okay, I gotta make sure I'm spelling this right way. No, Dodie. Hedron. Cool, okay. Octahedron? I don't know, there's some interesting sounding ones. Less known shapes. Like, what comes up? Interesting shapes you probably didn't know the name to. Oh, there's the... Okay, I don't know how to fucking say this. Shit. It's Lemniscate is like the infinity symbol? Basically? How would I even say this? Okay. I'm pulling a fucking text-to-speech real quick. I don't care who reads it. How do you...
Lemniscate.
That sounds wrong. How to say... Why is this a minute video?
Lemniscate.
Lemniscate? Lemniscate? What the f- Okay. I don't like this word because I don't know how to say it. It still sounds wrong. So a lot of these are the Squircle. It's a rounded square. Okay. Squircle is a funny name. It's not really a word, per se. I mean, maybe it is, I don't know. Icosahedron? What the fuck are these? Who names this shit? People need to come up with better names. Like it sounds interesting, but like I don't know how to fucking spell any of these. Icosahedron. There we go. Okay. Just octahedron. I already wrote that down. I'm gonna try Sword Stance. Resurrect, that's 2 QB. Mobius Strip. That makes it sound too much like fucking Morbius. Cause I'm like, yeah, something kind of trippy works well. Cause yeah, this is like a. I don't know what the fuck this is. I mean, like I think I vaguely have seen and heard of it, but. Nonagon. Okay, there's so many things that are intriguing, and I just don't know how to say any of them. Okay, there's Vesica Pisces? What the f— why are these 2 words? Well, I beat another one of these guys, so. 2 spicy Mystica, nice. Frankly, half of me's here for the calciums of all things. So, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'd have to have no space for the Vesica Pisces. Which, I mean, is okay. What was the other one that looked interesting? Oh, Annulus? Okay, sorry, this one I just realized now. Like, 2 circles? Are the area map. Region between 2 concentric circles, shaped like a ring of a ring or a hardware washer. The word anal is about. Okay, fuck it. We'll throw it on the list. That wasn't the one I was looking at, though. I was looking at. Okay, well, Nonagon is also mildly interesting. Me trying not to say a French word. It's like Riolu Triangle. There's an X in there for reference because the French language is fucking weird. Somehow it's worse than English. A curved triangle. So wait, what if I just look up the word Riolu? That's not how you say it. I don't give a fuck. Okay, it does give a triangle. Okay, I'll throw that in there too. I'm sure we'll take one of these. That's way too many nicknames. But I like the idea of it. I'm guessing we'll do at least a little of this tomorrow. I don't know if we'll go for the full day or not. Probably should do a little shiny hunting. And sooner or later we'll probably want to get to both Scarlet and, not Scarlet. Get to the Alolan Raichu in Let's Go Pikachu, which shouldn't take that long, and then like a actual playthrough of Shield to get all the legendaries we're missing. Which that's more of a hassle. You know what? Let's end on this. You know, I could probably just beat it with... Oh, I actually can't beat it with Dream. Hold on. Okay, I'm just pulling up with the cooler you. I guess we'll just keep Koraidon as is for now. Well, maybe I should just change it back so I don't know. Yeah, no, it would be nice to get some Legends Arceus names done tomorrow and lock in these names. Which I don't think is going to be that hard. I mean, the two things for Bridget are pretty much locked in. I have to remove 3 names from the Porygon and the Porygon and Porygon 2 with the weird BRGO names. And then I have to figure out what shape I like them as for Porygon 2 the Unrivaled. And I guess I should probably write down a thing for if there's a Porygon Z Unrivaled fight at some point. Although I guess, as long as I just remember that it's a shape gimmick, I'm sure I can find something out. Okay, anyway, is Squircle a real thing? Sorry, I'm going back to that for a second. Does anyone... Is this like a real thing? There's a Wikipedia page on it. And a bunch of formulas. The shape intermediate between a square and a circle. But it would be just so dumb to name this thing like Squircle and then name a Porygon Z like Dodecahedron. Like, it just sounds fake. It sounds like I'm making something up. Delayed. So true. We're just gonna wait until we faint to Terra. This was just me stalling for a minute, for reference. But yeah, so I guess tomorrow, if we do this, yeah, our goal will be to lock in these names, rename them, or at least just lock them in. If we don't rename them immediately, it's fine. And then come up with at least some Legends Arceus shiny nicknames. And just sort of see what happens. I guess I should check the shiny Gibble we have and see what gender it is. So I know if the name Gabby fits it. I mean, I'm more likely to just do Gibby and Gabby. But I guess I want to know if Gabby works. Because I'm way too weird about, you know, genders of my Pokemon matching their nicknames. And then yeah, I guess we'll quickly reset Koraidon just in case we do something else. I don't want to forget about it and then get jump scared by a weird move. Well, I'm probably fine to leave it. I'm just being anxious about it. I mean, yeah, okay, well, we're fine. We're fine. Besides, the Swords Band Strain Punch set is good for Terror Raids in general. Then we could always run around and just do 6-star Terror Raids or something. It'd probably be a lot more consistent in terms of how often I beat them. The rewards wouldn't be as good, like we wouldn't get the Calciums, for example, and it probably would get... maybe it'd be about the same for Mystica, depending on the win. If we can win most 6-star raids, but we barely, you know, we win only like 25% of the Porygon 2 raids. I don't know. Or the 7-star raids. And maybe if I think of it, I can look for any more new strats. For, you know, Pokemon to use, just in case there's something I'm not thinking of, but I probably won't bother with that. Okay, nothing that exciting. That's okay. Okay, let us, yeah, we'll leave Koraidon as is. We'll just kind of wrap up here. I'll check the Gibble gender. And yeah, then we'll call it good. And tomorrow we'll probably do more nicknaming shenanigans. I don't want to do more than tomorrow, I don't think. So, okay, it is female, so Gabby would work if I decide I like that name. Although, Gibby isn't like a real name, but Gabby is, and that feels a little odd. Not a huge deal, but I'm still hitting the Legends Arceus on the buttons. Yeah, I don't know. This has been a long, rambling nonsense. We'll see what happens tomorrow with nicknaming stuff. And then I figure if tomorrow we focus on nicknamings, maybe we do a day or two where we shiny hunt. I mean, one of those days maybe we spend the 20-30 minutes to get the Alolan Raichu and just get that off the plate. And then maybe within the next, I don't know, 3 to 5 days we could see about starting up Shield. I have no clue how long that'll take, or if I get distracted and really invested in shiny hunting again in this game. We'll see, but that'll be the general plan going forward. And that will also wrap things up here, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll stream again tomorrow as always. Hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching, and goodbye!